300, mostly young people from the U.S., traveled to China at the invitation of the province of Shandong. The goal is to foster better relations between the two countries and encourage tourism. Well, I was invited to join the group, and here's just some of what we enjoyed. Travel to Jinan, China, the capital of Shandong province, and there is the expected chaotic traffic where cars mix uncomfortably with people on scooters, and the unexpected, where steps away there are lush gardens and expansive parks, always with a water feature and placid koi. A big attraction in Jinan is Daming Lake, popular with families on the weekend, and once upon a time, tourists.
China has been struggling with getting tourism back up ever since COVID.
In July, a big effort to encourage not only tourists, but also students to come back.
Before COVID, there were around 20,000 students in China in a given year. Post-COVID, that number's under 1,000.
Thanks to the Shandong Friendship Association, hundreds of invited guests to the Global Youth Conference experienced a sweeping tour of Shandong. One day, the group might pick tomatoes in a new economic development zone. The next, learn woodblock printing and play pitch pot. A stop at this primary school in Taiyan was a highlight. The students taught us how to make the thin, crispy jianbing, a traditional breakfast food. Wow. Along with the culture and the food, plenty of history. Shandong is known as the birthplace of Confucius. The philosopher's teachings are said to be the foundation of Chinese thinking and governance. The museum dedicated to him in Chufu includes modern displays, artifacts, even an opportunity to play the role of one of his students.
I would say that they're not pushing anything.
LA resident Konstantin Samoilov wasn't sure what to expect on this trip.
But they haven't, been sort of intense about any kind of messaging. They're just leading us around different interesting places.
There were visits to schools and universities, welcome shows with traditional instruments, and lots of museums.
So we had gourds, we had cricket fighting, we had every kind of history. I went to the Contemporary Art Museum today. I guess if you have 5,000 years of history, you're going to have a few more museums than we're used to.
With a packed 10-day itinerary, it didn't take long for it to seem like hello Shandong became goodbye Shandong.
But the trip continued to Beijing, to what some considered the highlight, the Great Wall. This section about an hour's drive from our hotel in Beijing.
The only thing I knew was the Great Wall, so I was really excited about that, and it really lived up to everything. But coming on this trip with all these people who have such diverse sets of knowledge has been really eye-opening.
Next time, what the participants really thought of China before and after the trip. Studying in China Alumni Association helped recruit the participants. There's an application process, and the goal was to bring people with and without Chinese language skills aged 18 to 40. I just made the cut.